Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So glad you're with us here for the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. It caps off a really exciting weekend of quarterfinal games. The last spot in the CFP semifinals at stake here, Joel.
And what we've seen in all of these playoff games, whether it was the first round at home or in these quarterfinals in these bowl games, is the ability to win the line of scrimmage, in particular early, and set up these teams for success in these games. Now you get to see which one of these groups can get out there and win that line of scrimmage with their offensive line. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. He fires downfield. Right down the middle. It's Hansen. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
This is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Over the middle, it's Sategna. Make the tackle before it gets all the way to the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. The Sooners are going to keep this drive moving.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. A tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
That is exactly what they got for order in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried to lengthen the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. For the LSU Tigers offense, gets their first crack now. Here are the two lead tight ends we're going to see today. Both very important parts of their offense. Which guy can have the better game today, Joel?
Chris, we know what they can do in the passing game. They're matchup nightmares. They're great on third down. They're really good in the red zone as well. But it's their versatility as far as the way they block that really sets them apart. It creates an environment where these offenses can run the football or throw the football with them on the field, and it's really tough to defend.
Going absolutely nowhere. Impossible.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch way down the left side, explosive. The drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, and you want the matchup, you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He's brought down about the field, crossing midfield to the 42.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris. That is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is get in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Levitt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line with Sategna. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
So the catch sets up 2nd and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Quick throw, it's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down in distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Cheeks to get free. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here comes the pressure. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the right zone.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
This is classic mid-with defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times. And then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To the air, it's Levitt. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this net-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Took the chance and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball, try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Second and 10 following the incompletion in the 37. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an advantage it is for a defense to have a defensive lineman that can win on a pass rush, even in dime defense. You feel like that's a coverage-oriented defense, and yet they're still able to get to the quarterback. This defense is a problem right now, rushing the quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but he cleans clean. They cross him down to the 49.
Chris, you've got to be aware of this as a defense. It's third and long. You know that they're going to go to a screen pass. I don't understand what they're looking at here. This is clearly not the right defensive call. That's a play that you've got to expect to happen, and they were totally caught off guard.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. We've seen able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get the conversion here. Set up now, first down at the 38.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. It's something on film that really showed up is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today.
You knew he was going to target this guy down here near the goal line, and they get the matchup that they want. It's a really great throw in single coverage, but it's a better catch. This wide receiver is the go-to guy, and they go to him here for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Back down the middle. It's Sategna. It's a nice game. They move the football over to 27. So they get a big lead by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, they got him for a sack.
I love this defensive ball. It's 3rd and long. Why not blitz and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quickly as possible? It's an aggressive play, sure, and maybe there's some risk, but I tell you, the reward is great, and they get it here with a sack.
And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the return punt down on the coverage team. And Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop it after a short gain. It's not a first down. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pressure's on. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
There's the handoff.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, give half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Tackled short of the first down.
first down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision, but even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the quarterback looking to get a stop, and they're able to get a stop and force fourth down.
Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's past the 35. And the sophomore walked down after an excellent run.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Brought down across his midfield on 46. We'll take a good pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Dropping back. It's Levitt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Trying to success the formation. It's third down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. To cap off the two-second timeout. This drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime. And now the Bears go well to begin the third quarter.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half, and then right now at halftime, well, they took half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. And that pass is all in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing being very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The defense able to hold a short game.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down. Blowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard run. That's a solid game. We go back to the weapon. He's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped him build a lead. Trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, he's in the clear now. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target. They're able to get the ball to him for a nice big game. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved. Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage by some tight man and force him to really work with that release.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. To throw, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Bring it down. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for the first down. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside. And these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field. And then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound job of execution, in particular on the edge.
Here comes the rush.
Trapping for a sack. These are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
straight down the middle. And they add to the lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, I can see what they're doing here. They're trying to get themselves back on schedule and create a manageable 3rd down situation, but the defense was ready for it. They're keying on this quarterback. They're keying on these option plays, and they are able to get a stop here and create an obvious passing situation. Now you're putting stress on your offensive line and that pass protection for this 3rd down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He gets the first and still going. Tackle is flamingly made down at the 11-yard line. And the Sooners moving quickly down the field here. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He bought some time, now lets it go.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fighting him off. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And here a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Pop over the middle. It's Harris. Breaks free, and he might be gone. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice move. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Tackle down after a big play all the way to the 41.
They've got to change something up on defense, because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense settle out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. The sure hands. It's Watkins. It's not enough for a first down. Fourth down and 1.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready, because this is clearly go for a range on fourth down.
It's a field goal attempt. Baker's first attempt. This one is 49 yards out. Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. After this, it's still a 7-point lead.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. You look down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice game there.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's got room to run without. Make the stop, but a big play wins the ball to the red zone. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We call the counter play here. Eludes a tackle. He's got a piece. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that
now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner choosing to field this one. Makes it the 16. That's good coverage there. Basically, that's the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to find room. It's buried. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
A really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's certainly a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid game here. Moves forward with the 32.
You're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
1st and 10 play coming up. Nice grab. It's Reed. They finally get him down. It's a jump play through the air.
Well, that's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well. Get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack, and don't force the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's in the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a blitz. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Sooners.
Just a game-changing play from this defense. Get the turnover and creating points off of it. That is just an outstanding job. And this is a group that has been very, very good today. And they just came up with the biggest play of the game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Now there's an injured LSU player down on the field. Sophomore linebacker. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
The key to these curl routes is a wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he looks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense swarms without much of a gain on that conversion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. To the air. It's Levitt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far in the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. All those three together.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the Tigers will line up and punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Across the 40. And opening here. They get him down with a big play. Runs into the 45.
And they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
And it's caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Appear to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together, scanning the field. It's Mateer on the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they're looking for a second.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. Now following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. It's a junior defensive tackle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always this game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These two guys don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital. Keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Levitt. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. The game down with a big gainer to the 42.
That's exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw. And now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Complete on the shovel pass. It's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30. 1st down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
There's so much emphasis put on 4th down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. To contact on the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Got to come up with a miracle late here. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their 1st. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And he keeps it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
They sniff this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that drop ball.
They bring him down. They tried to run for him for a long, cautious play call. Doesn't work.
When the offense runs in on 3rd and long, it tells me they're willing to go for it on 4th down. And even though the defense gets the stop here, I fully expect them to go right back to that option play and probably convert.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Grabbed by the receiver.
Now, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage. And so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain. And he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You need
third down. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That was made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. Try to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Simple here, just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.